Think about Peggy with combat boots, a rifle strapped to her shoulder, the black makeup under her eyes, peeking out the window, crawling on the floor. I want to Rambo.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I'll never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you.
Hey, good morning, fam.
Good morning.
And welcome back to another adventure with
Peggy
and the Don.
Peggy and the Don.
Yeah. We're just sitting here to a beautiful breakfast, and we just wanted to come in and just check in with you guys and just talk about a few things that's been on our mind.
So Donald again did really well with his eating in the mornings, fruits, and he's been eating lots of cereal.
My Cheerios.
On Fridays, I try to cook him a breakfast. So this is his Friday treat.
Y'all know, y'all always say I smile all the time. This is one of the reasons why right here.
So you can go ahead and dig in, young lady.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that's been prepared with loving hands. We ask that it provide nourishment to our body and bring no harm to us. We ask you to guide our hearts and minds, do us right in your eyesight. We ask all these things in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Donald makes the absolute best coffee in the world. So I look forward to this on Fridays.
What's good?
I don't know, he get his measurements just right.
For those of y'all been with us a while, I still don't understand what I do different from anybody else. Y'all might have saw I use a Keurig, but for some reason she says my coffee come out better than hers.
The coffee is so good, it just makes you close your eyes when you drink it. You just want to savor the flavor. I mean, everything is proportioned just exactly right. Okay. I'm in coffee heaven right now.
That lady loves her coffee, y'all.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I should have got a serving spoon or something. You're such a man.
I'm such a dude. There you go.
But anyway, we were just going to come talk to you guys because I had to go to the store this morning. I said I was in, but we went over to Fresh Time. Is that what it's called? Fresh Time? So we went over to Fresh Time this morning because I was trying to order lettuce and cucumbers and stuff like that to make salads for dinner and stuff like that. And when I went online, they kept saying sold out at Walmart. It's like they don't have because I get the spring mix that's in the box, sold out, onions, sold out, the green onions, sold out. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So I was like, okay, Donald, just take me to Fresh Time. If they have old people hours, I can now get in early. So we went there. It opened at, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
So we were there like 8:01. It was maybe 2 or 3 people in the store. And they have, the sanitizing station. They already sanitized the carts, but you can sanitize your own cart. So I just ran in real quick, got my lettuce and all that stuff. The stores are fully stocked. So I've been watching videos and everybody's like, oh, the grocery stores are empty. Now, it could be in some areas. I'm not saying that it's not. But we watched a video from the Hart family yesterday, Homestead Hart. We love her so much. Like when I find out she has a new video up, I'm jumping over there real quick. And she did ask the hard question, what will you do? What will you do? And Donald and I had to sit down and think about that because we have been prepping for people other than ourselves. We have been prepping for extended family. Stuff like that.
Basically she was talking about what will you do when people come to you and say, I know you told me that I should be prepping. I know you told me I should be doing things, but I didn't. I have kids. We need help. I cannot think of anything. There's very few things more heartbreaking than a parent who's unable to feed their kids. That's the reason why I've been prepping, and that's the reason why I don't understand why other people don't prep. But that's still a reality. You have told people, just by everybody out there who watch this, have told people, try to make some kind of arrangement. Try to set something aside for your kids or whatever else. And some listen, maybe most of them don't. So what will you do when some of these same people come knocking on your door? If that happens, I'm going to say this. I pray to God it does not happen. I hope the stores stay stocked. I hope the stores stay full. I hope everybody is able to get all the food they need. I am not trying to be you should have listened to me type of person. I hope everybody gets it, and that way we won't have to deal with something like that. But I'm going to stay prepped because it's more than just food shortages that I'm concerned about. It's power outages. It's like not being able to get to the store because of snowstorms. It might be a loss of, reduced income for whatever kind of reason. That's why I'm going to continue to prep whether the stores stay stocked or not. So
we're not trying to come off preachy this morning either, because we're not that. We're not preachy, but we have taken steps. I mean, I know you guys, you have a slight idea of what we have, but you don't have the full picture. So I'm gonna try to draw a good picture for you today.
Okay.
We have a security system. If you walk on our front porch, we can see you. Donald just ordered these lights that if you walk, boom, it's shining bright. So I'm not worried about the safety part of it. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys on the other video I have an extremely large family. But the thing about it is everybody is so busy and they have their lives and all this going on. I promise you, maybe 20% of our family knows exactly where we live. Everybody doesn't know. A lot of people that we're close to don't even know that we have a YouTube channel, because it's my fault that they don't know. It's because I was like, well, what if we fail, or what if this or that? So I didn't want to share it with everybody as of yet, and I haven't. I mean, it's a few people that know, so I'm not even worried about it. When we get our food and we back it up into our garage and we let the garage down and then we unpack. One time we unpacked and we left the garage up, and the lady across the street, she made a comment. She was like, OMG, what is all of that stuff that you're bringing in? I'm like, decorations. It's time to start decorating for Halloween and stuff like that. I think that was Halloween, or was it?
Right before Halloween.
And we were bringing bags in, and you don't know who's watching you. What was so funny, because I'm like, well, she's out there with her kids. She's not even paying attention. And then when Donald took the tree out the back seat of my truck, she was like, oh my God, what is that? And she's being nosy, because right before that happened, somebody on our page was like, your neighbors are watching you. They see you bringing in all this food, but they really haven't. But she called us that one day. But that day we didn't have food. So it just made me think, like, you don't know who's watching you. Like, one of our neighbors could be a subscriber. We don't know. We don't know. But I'm not worried about that, because we're prepared.
Exactly.
We are prepared. We trust our security is safe. I mean, you can't be safe, but we're safe enough.
Yeah.
Well, I feel confident in what we have.
Exactly.
And then we find out today that our daughters have been combative.
That's a good way of saying it. They've been counterproductive to the cause.
Exactly.
We was going down into the basement, we go to the pantry all the time to do our little inventories, check on things. And then Peggy noticed, wait a minute, somebody's been pulling soap out of the big bulk pack. Wait a minute, these fruit snack boxes are way lower than we realized, or whatever else it is. And you look around and say, wait a minute, now we got this stuff upstairs. We got it in the everyday use pantry. Why are they coming down to the pantry? So it's time, we got to make it a little clearer about what the emergency pantry is for. There's going to have to be some steps taken about that.
See, here's the thing. we don't mind them going down there. But we're talking adults. We're talking little kids. We're talking grown people who know better. If you get something from downstairs, write it down so I can replace it. I went down there the other day and toilet paper is missing and stuff. And I'm like, we got toilet paper in all 3 bathrooms. The one down here ran out, and instead of opening the drawer to pull something out, I'm just going to run downstairs, open the pack. So I had to order more toilet paper. So I'm going to show you the toilet paper and stuff that I ordered. Like, I did a small we did a small little top off of items, and we wanted to show you. So
small, she said.
Yeah, it is small.
Well, it is kind of small. Just got a huge case of toilet paper.
Today is a beautiful day in St. Louis.
It is nice.
It feels like 70 degrees already.
Yeah.
This is scary. I'm telling you, this is scary. But so I told Donald, I'm like, I'm not even talking to people anymore. Like, I want people to understand how serious I am. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put a lock on this door that you'll need a key to get in it, and only Donald and I will have the key. That's
the door to the pantry.
The door to the pantry. And I don't know if any of you guys have run across this, but I'm just like, I expect a teenager to do that, but not an adult.
Yeah, y'all know we've said on like all of our videos stuff that in our part of Missouri we're on a sort of a lockdown. You know, the restaurants have figured things out. Like, maybe you can't go sit in the restaurant, but you can still get like curbside pickup and stuff like that. And there's reduced numbers inside the grocery stores and stuff. So I guess the first lockdown taught them a few things, and people are actually adapting pretty well to it. But I don't know if any of y'all have brought family in to try to shelter in place with, and maybe they didn't understand your methods of what your goals were for your preparations and stuff like that. Because I know whenever a family member saw our pantry, it was like the eyes got all big, like, wow, you guys have been busy. I said, what do you think we've been doing for the past 4 months? We've been talking about it all the time. Every time you had a conversation with us, we said, we are building up our pantry. I suggest you do the same. But still, when they see it, they're like a surprise, and didn't get to feel like, you know what? We got nothing to worry about. Whenever we need something, whenever we want something, we can always head down there.
And that's the biggest mistake.
That is counter to what our goal for having it is. It's supposed to be for emergency. We want to make sure that if a snowstorm or something do come, like Peggy just said, it's nice out here. But this is St. Louis. 2 days from now, we might have 4 inches of snow on the ground.
I don't want to be preachy, but here's the bottom line. Like when we make videos, we get some family and some friends who have seen our stash. And the first thing they say is, oh, we're coming to your house. No, you're not. Look at this face. It's serious. No, you're not. See, I'm the lady I'm just being honest, and I'm not being braggy, so please don't take it that way. But I am the person who you come to if you need anything, and I'll give you almost the shirt off my back. That's who I am. I believe in helping people. You never know. Somebody helped me when I was at my lowest. And it just made me feel like $1,000,000. No matter what was said or done or what that person had heard, she did not care. What do you need, Peggy? Let me help you. And from that taught me from that day forward. You don't know, like when people come to my house, I always offer food, drinks, because you don't know if they haven't eaten in a while or anything like that. So that's me. Come in. Would you like a sandwich? Would you like food? You want something to drink? Do you want to take some home with you? Mm-hmm. I always do that. When you come to my house, I want you to feel like you're a part of my family. That's who we are. Now, Donald, if you get his ginger ale, you're going to get a lashing. Now, if you touch that ginger ale and that emergency ice cream and an emergency cookies, you're going to get a lecture. You know those are mine, right? But
I'm cool with them. You know what, though? I'm 39. I don't know what it... I smile all the time, but when I go to that refrigerator and there's no more cold ginger ale in my fridge, that really bothers me. So now I have to go downstairs and get a big cup of ice and pour some ginger ale into a cold. I know that sounds petty, But I put it in there. If you see you taking the last one, replace it. Or better yet, don't take the last one. You go get you a cup of ice and pour some ginger ale in that and leave that last one for me. Or fill it back up. Let's get it. We got a lot. Let's fill it back up. Or let me know.
But anyway, I am that person. We are those people.
Yeah.
You could be stranded somewhere and call us. And if it's no safety hazard to us, we're on our way. I have driven hours.
4.5 hours. I remember that.
To go be with some, and I'm not bragging about it. I'm just telling you, I'm that aunt. You call Peggy, it's done. If it's within my power, and it's not going to hurt me financially, physically, emotionally, anything like that, I'm there. But in this instance, I can't be that. So forget this Peggy. Think about Peggy with combat boots, a rifle strapped to her shoulder, the black makeup under her eyes, peeking out the window, crawling on the floor. I want to, Rambo.
See, now I can't picture anything else. See, now I can't imagine anything else but Peggy doing the little Rambo thing.
Now, how can I cut Peggy Bo, Rambo? I don't know. But that's what I am. I want them to tell, I'm a nice person. I really am. And so I know that it would kill me if somebody say, my kids haven't eaten in a week. We've prepped for our family. Y'all was out there partying, going to clubs, going on vacation. Even though it's scary out there, you going on vacation, you having parties, you having barbecue, people at your house, and we sitting in the house going back and forth to the store, loading up our pantry. Nobody asks, oh, do you need help? When my grandbabies and my children get here, if it gets to that, none of these doors in this house will ever be opened again. That's it. I've been putting up my blackout curtains. That's it.
Yeah.
We're closed. I mean, we're nice people. Don't get us wrong.
It is my hope that some of our family members and some of the other people that we're close to see this video and say, you know what, the stores are still open. Let me go grab a week's or 2 weeks worth of stuff just in case. You don't have to be a prepper. You are not a prepper. How about that? You don't want the stigma of being a prepper. So, hey, by you going out and getting a couple weeks stuff that you're not going to use until you need it, let's call it a insurance plan. That way we won't have to worry about that kind of super sad interaction.
Mm-hmm. But we're going to take you downstairs. I know we've been up here talking, but we just had to get Homestead Heart and then what's the other guy? The lean.
The lead
prepper.
Yeah.
Lead prepper. He made a video as well. And after watching both of those videos, I mean, but if people are used to coming to your house and if they're, we're the fallback plan. I can't be that at this point. So that's why I've been calling around. I'm like, I'm serious. Do you want to start a pantry? Do you know what you need? Like, what do you need? I asked my sons, I'm like, you got those big huskies over there. Get some food for those dogs. Make sure you have plenty. And in fact, if he doesn't, I'm just going to go online and order it. And when he get home, he just going to have a bunch of dog food on the porch. Because I want them to be prepared. I'm not trying to force them to come here. If they don't want to come here, they don't have to. Mm-hmm. But I want to make sure they have food. So you know me, I'm going to go on Amazon and order them some canned goods and stuff like that. I was going to get them a prepper's pantry for Christmas anyway. Yeah. So maybe by the time the stuff happens, they'll have their pantry set up and everything. Now, they don't want it, but they're getting it. So if you come home and it's at your front door, all you can do is put it in the house. I mean, it's up to you what you do at that point. But I'm going to make sure that they have what they need. And like I say, we're not trying to force them to come here. Like I asked, I'm like, how much toilet paper do you guys have? How much this do you have? How much that do you have? But anyway, we're just going to take you downstairs and show you guys some things because I told you guys we're going to give you a full view of the pantry. I'm not going to do that today, but I'm going to give you a nice view of what we have non-food related. And then next week we'll go through our food related pantry items. That might be a 45-minute video, but I just want to show you guys what we have, what we've done. So anyway, like I said, I went to the store today. They're fully stocked. I did not go to Walmart. The city is... They've done a soft lockdown right now. I have a feeling in January it's going to be a hard lockdown.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, go get the canned goods. Go, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not have room in your regular refrigerator, but go get the canned goods. The potatoes, like somebody told us about the potatoes. Those potatoes are doing awesome. I'll show you that today too, since we're talking about it. But I'm just saying, people are not taking this serious. And I don't want to be that mean Peggy. I don't want you to call me and be crying on the phone about your kids. I love all my nieces, nephews, cousins, all that. I'm just saying, please, this is my plea to you. Get out there and do something good for yourself. Create a pantry. Where did that come from?
We say it all the time. That's right. Get out there and do something good for your family.
But anyway, we're going to walk you guys down to the basement right now. We're just going to show you a few things that we got. And I'm going to include a link in the description. Oh, I got it right that time.
You did.
A link in the description to show you how we ordered some of this stuff and what we have. So we'll see you downstairs.
All right, fam.
Okay, guys, so we made it down in the basement. And I just wanted to show you my potatoes. Okay? So these have been down here for about 3 weeks now. And they are really doing good. I don't know if we should have them in a box or something, but they are really doing good. I don't see anything happening with them. They're not sprouting out or anything right now, but they're doing really good. Now, I just got these today, so I'm going to get a container or something to put these in. But this basement is pretty cool. It's not hot down here at all. Like, you really need a jacket to be down here. So this is a cool, dry place. And this is where we're keeping our potatoes.
Plus, the lights are always off unless we're down here. So they're off 23.5 hours in the day.
Yeah, so we don't have any of that. So I want to show you guys. Okay, so right here, this cottonelle tissue. I ordered this, I want to say I ordered it on Monday and I got it Thursday. Now, we were going to include a link in the description box, but we can't. And I'm going to tell you why. You get 60, when I ordered this, you get 62 ply rolls for $49.97. I went on there today so that we can include the link, and it is now $70. So it has gone up tremendously. So I don't know what it is about this virus that makes people go out and get toilet paper, paper towels, all the paper products. Like, you can't get paper products right now. I don't understand it. But hey, this was a good deal. This was the one I bought when I told you guys Donald and I were in Las Vegas in March, and we got word that they were going to shut down. And I heard people saying, you can't get toilet paper, you can't get toilet paper. So I ordered this, and by the next day I got home, same thing that happened today. It's $70, and I'm sure a couple more days it's going to go up to $100 because that's what it did last time. I don't get it. Now, we do have toilet paper up top, and we do have paper towels, and we have some upstairs as well. Now, I want to come over here and show you guys that we have. I'm sure Donald went over this with you guys a little bit before, but I want to just go into a little bit more detail of what we have. So here we have Kleenex. You say that's not enough, but please remember, before all this happened, I did kind of store or stack up on things, but only household items. So we got all this upstairs under the sinks and stuff like that. So this is not all that we have. This is the reserve. Okay. So another thing I got on Amazon, Germex, I got a 12 box for $18.
Okay.
I haven't looked at that yet, but if the price has not skyrocketed, we'll include a link in the description box. So he showed you we have the first aid kit, the Vaseline, the Band-Aids, and we have really big Band-Aid kits upstairs from when I had my knee surgery. So they gave me all this white tape and gauzes, and I got bags and bags of that. So we are fine in that area. I'm just not bringing all that stuff down here. Okay, so then I'm sure Donald showed you we got the warmers. I thought about this for the grandkids. If we did not have any heat in the house for a while, I could put this in their sweatshirt or something and kind of warm their little bodies up. And then I could put this in their glove. You know what I'm saying? So to keep them warm. I'm not worried about anybody being warm but my grandkids. We will make do. We're going to go into what we have as far as medical supplies. So, we told you we had the back patch. And we have hemorrhoid creams and powders. We have hemorrhoid ointments. I mean, I know people don't want to talk about this stuff, but you just never know what you're going to go through. You don't want to have cracked lips in the wintertime. We have so many bliss sticks. And again, I'm going to talk about this. People got upset when we said it last time, but you can use this to seal a wound, a deep cut, a gash or something like that. You can use this. I'm not telling you to do it, but it's an option, okay? All right, and if we have to, by chance, wash clothes by hand and start or hanging clothes, make a clothesline, I got this from Walmart, I got this from Amazon maybe a year ago, and you get like 80 for $6. So I just put this in here. They're mostly up in my washroom. So let's jump over here. We're just going to do shelf by shelf. I know it's out of order, but we're going to do that. Okay, so here, this is where we have our pain medications. Right? So you got the liquid gels or you have the acetaminophen. Then you got the Mucinex because it is cold and flu season. You're going to have that. We got the Dayquil, NyQuil, just in case you have a cold or something and you need a sleep agent, something to help you sleep. Well, NyQuil, I don't know we know what's in NyQuil that puts us to sleep, but sometimes you need it. Okay, then I told Donald, I'm like, I know people don't like to talk about it. You need a stool softener. We got stool softeners. Now, again, this is not all we have. Most of this stuff is upstairs in our pantry. All right, so then we have the Bear aspirin here, and we have the antacids, and we have milk and magnesia, just in case you need it, and we have the stomach relief, which is a knockoff of Pepto-Bismol, right? And then we got all these cough drops here. Got about 5 bags upstairs. Vitamin C drops. Sleep well tea. If you're having problems sleeping, sleep well tea. We got this Elderberry Defense. We're trying to boost our systems right now, our immunity. We're trying to boost that right now. So we have, all kind of things down here for that. I love elderberry, so you're going to see it a lot because I heard this is a powerful immune. It's great for your immune system. So of course we got the vitamin D, vitamin 3, like echinacea. I am anemic, so I have to have this around all the time. So I take an iron supplement every day. Well, I'm supposed to. I don't do it as much. And then, everything is just elderberry, because I heard that works. Get you some vitamin C. Apple cider vinegar. And then here's my ladies one-a-day tablets, but I have more upstairs. Then we come to the mask, okay, if we need them. I got them for my grandchildren and Donald and myself. The other people will just have to use the other mask. But I wanted to make sure the grandkids were okay. We have these scissors. I got this pack of scissors. I'm going to include the link in the description box. Okay, so this is our third fire extinguisher. That's the third one. The other ones have to be upstairs. Keep one on every floor. This is an extra one. Donald got this folding stove. And we're just going to boil a pot of ramen noodles just so you can see how it works. Okay, so he got a couple of these. And we have these stacked over in the corner somewhere. Yeah. I think they're out in the garage, though. Yeah. They're in the garage. So we have them out there because we always had these because I have those Schaefer dishes. And so we always have these. So we have a ton of these. But you can get them from the dollar store if you're still out there. Okay, and then Donald, so considerate, he went and got a little portable kit. He got the skillet and a little casserole dish, it looks like. Oh, it came with a cup and a bowl. Yeah. You really thought about that, young lad. Okay, so I'm going to take this upstairs so we can use this. And then, this is his...
my butane stove.
His butane stove. And the butane, we stored it out in the garage, so it's fine. All right. He showed you the crank radio. Mm-hmm. Love that. I bought that.
I love the crank radio.
Now, look. Get you some electrical tape because you're going to need it.
Some duct tape. Yeah.
I got this a really good deal. I got this from Amazon. I will include this in the description. I want to say that I got these 6 for $14. Okay, but you'll see. My numbers are always off. I know you guys laugh at me when you say that's not how much that costs, but at the time it could cost that. It could go up, it could go down. I don't know. All right, then Donald ordered this little gem. You want to talk about that, young lad?
Yeah, everybody was saying we need to get a water bob. This is very similar to a water bob. It's the Aquapod. It only holds 65 gallons. We have a small like spa type tub. So this fits perfectly in our tub. And when you get a winter storm warning or something like that, we're going to go set it up in the bathtub, get it filled up. And that way, if we do lose water, we'll have 65 gallons of water for non-drinking purposes. We can use that for like hygiene or for a little shower or whatever else it is. And we'll just have water available.
Yes, and we're going to order a second one today because I didn't know he ordered this.
Oh,
yeah, so because we have that other bathtub.
Oh, we do have another bathtub. That's right.
So
we can have two bathtubs.
We'll have two. Okay. All right. And so here we just got aluminum foil. If we needed to cook outside or whatever, we'll be prepared. Aluminum foil. These are the tear sheets. And then, okay, no electricity. We can open with these, manual can openers, or I can show Donald how to open a can with a knife because I can't do that. Okay. All right. So let's step over here. All right, so we have a few feminine hygiene products. Not many. I don't have those issues anymore. We got extra toothpastes, toothbrush, mouthwash, hand soaps, hand sanitizers. I have these in bigger tubs up under the sink. I always have it. I've always had it because that's what I do. When I run out upstairs, I just put it in the, refill it. That's what you call it. You refilling it. So that's what I do. All right, then we got more Germex here, and then we have all these soaps here. Now, understand we have probably double this upstairs because, again, I've always kept up with these kind of things. But you want to make sure you have a lot of soap. And as you can see, we got a little mouse in the house. My daughter has been down here because this is her favorite soap. Mm-hmm. So she don't like the soap we have upstairs. So she's been coming down here. That's why we're locking her out. All right, so down here we just have more. These are all paper towels down here, all paper towels. And then we have the Huggies, just in case we run out of water. I mean, yeah. If we don't have water, we could wash up. Then we have more pans here. And then we have more toilet paper. I didn't realize how much toilet paper I had bought, but good night.
We still got the Lysol and stuff down there.
Yeah, we got, and they've seen that before. They have the Lysol. And again, this stuff right here, you're going to love it if you ever give it a try. I got like one up in every bathroom, and then I have two up under the sink. So I keep that stuff all over the house because I love it. Here, now, I know somebody told me to move this stuff. I'm not going to do that right now because they say you don't want your food to smell like or taste like detergent.
Yeah.
I will move it eventually, but for right now, if I add anything else, we're going to have to get a new shelf, and I'm trying not to do that right now. So thank you for your comments and suggestions. They are well loved and appreciated, but we can't do everything in the comment section. So here I just have my cake mixes and pancake mixes and muffin mixes, and I did get the shelf-stable milk.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. I don't bite. So we got this. I got almond vanilla. And then I got the 2% milk. And then I just got a variety because we don't know what we're going to like. We got so many different people in the house when this happens that you just want to make sure. Then we have the dried milk. And then I got evaporated milk. And then I have sweetened condensed milk, okay? So we got milk for days. And then back here we have apple juices, cranberry juices. Most of our other juices are on the other side over there. These are pie fillings. I have my plug-ins. And then over here, this is, we were trying to make this our breakfast section, but it didn't work out that way. So we're going to have to increase our shelving, but right now I just can't do it. But anyway, we have oatmeal, grits, cornmeal, almond flour. We have the hot chocolate for my grandbabies. And then here's all of my coffee. And then we have the coffee maker here. So I brought that down here because it was taking up too much space upstairs. French vanilla creamers, instant coffee, coffee cups. And then here we have most of my overflow of seasonings. Upstairs, up under that island is a entire area for your seasonings, and it's packed. I can't put anything else up there. So I started bringing it down here. We have jellies, peanut butter, honey, Parmesan cheese. We have a few seasonings, salt, onion, garlic, black pepper. We have the Lipton onion soup mix. We have salt. Then over on this side, we have the bouillon cubes, soy sauce, taco seasonings, breadcrumbs. We have baking soda, baking powder, and just little condiments for our food and stuff like that. So that's what we have right here. So, and then I have a few salad dressings, and we are in love with this stuff. It's starting to get hard to find grapeseed oil, but we have the sesame seed oil and the pure olive oil. We have that down here, and we have butter flavoring for our muffin pans and stuff like that. And then we have the ranch. Like I tell you, my grandkids will eat ranch on toast if you let them. So we have coconut oil, and then we went ahead and got this ghee that everybody was telling us about. And then, we got a ton of these little fish breadings because I bought a lot of fish. Okay, so what else? Oh, we got seasoning packets and stuff like that. We got a lot of different things down here. So this is this part of the wall. So next week I'm going to go over my 2 deep freezers and that side of the wall. We'll go through and show you what we have over there. But anyway, I'm sorry if I'm speeding through this. I really am. But I just wanted to show you guys mostly everything we have. I need to show you my overflow as well once I get that set up nicely, because it's just full of stuff. But I'm going to show you my not my overflow, but my working pantry that we have upstairs, because it is full of things. So I want to show you that too. But since we're down here today, I just decided to give you a view of what we have. And I hope that you can see most of this stuff. If I add anything else, we're going to have another shelf. I'm addicted to prepping right now, and I don't want to stop, but I have to at some point. Now, when I get to my forever home, I know y'all tired of me saying it, but I've already designed it. I'm like, we just going to build a house around my prepper's pantry. That's what we're going to do. But anyway, this is what we have now. So I'm going to come back and move some stuff around and kind of figure out where I can put this toilet paper.
Take me up.